to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Ready to get this game started? Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And it's time to close an exciting week of football here on Monday night. And this is the first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Wow, wide open here. Complete. Space on the right. He's got room. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead right away. Riley Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drives.
Delta set. Tiger swamp, Tiger swamp. Delta.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short game. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 23, gets everything he has under this throw. They connect on the deep shot. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles finish up their opening drive. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Eagles respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Let's go. Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
He has the first over the middle. It's a gain of 12 there, and that'll be good for a Washington first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Caught it deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down the distance.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Another try following the sack. Finds a seam down the middle. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders break the tie here in the first. Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Returns looking good so far. And the work's already half done thanks to that return. They're taking over at midfield.
Through the decades, Kate, all kick returners have had to have tremendous vision, but it's a little different now with these new rules. You're not watching and feeling those guys running at you all the way down the field, no. Now you're more like a running back. You're looking for that crease, that opening, that lane to exploit, and boy, did he.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up second down.
No touch. 73. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
Hurts with it on third and short. Able to get it to Barkley. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give them 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles get it down to a single point. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles tie things up at 14. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority and the majority have got to do some damage.
Chased out to his right. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. And the Eagles have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Well, we've all seen a lot of QBs make some magical plays rolling to the right, buying time before throwing it up. But not this time, as the defense steps in front of that one, probably shouldn't have been thrown.
Yeah, discretion the key in so many of these situations for quarterbacks. Why game management and decision-making is so critical. I love that he escaped the pocket, rolls right, tries to buy time for his guys to help him, but when there is nobody there, he either got to tuck it and run or live to play another day.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Great, shut. Hey, 73. Alpha.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
63. Hey, easy, 63, bad.
They send the tight end in motion.
No touch.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That's caught for the first. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
63. No touch.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
No touch.
2nd and 8. That's into the hands of Barkley. And this one doesn't go far. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Hurts looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. They send out Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal. This will be from 52 yards. On line, but not enough juice.